Let's do it. I'm going to show you 3 ways for simplifying this sum. And the third way is really, really cool. So watch till the end for that. So let's start off with root 8 plus root 18. The first way is just to write 8 and 18 to factorize them into smaller numbers to see if we can do some simplification. And the smaller numbers we're going for are perfect squares. So we know 1, 4, 9, 16 are the perfect squares. 4 here works, and for root 18 we can get it's 2 times 9, 8 is 2 times 4. Now what's really cool is using radical laws we get root 2 times root 4 plus root 2 times root 9. So here I haven't put a multiplication sign, but just joining them together is multiplication. And of course root 4 is equal to 2, so it's 2 root 2, and root 9 is equal to 3, so it's going to be 3 root 2. Now we get 2 root 2 plus 3 root 2 is just going to be 5 root 2. 2 lots of root 2 plus 3 lots of root 2 is 5 lots of root 2, so we get 5 root 2. But we can do something else if you like. 5 root 2, well, what happens to 5? 5 is equal to root 25. So we can think of this as root 25 times root 2, which is just going to be root 50. Pretty cool, right? Root 8 plus root 18 is just root 50. It's also a square root. What's the second way for solving it? Very similar to the first, assuming that you don't exactly go through the same process, you can do it slightly differently. What you can do is you can factorize something from the 8 and the 18 that is in common. So in this case we know that 8 and 18, their greatest common divisor is 2. So what we can do is we can say root 8 plus root 18. We can factorize the 2 from both, so we get root of 2 times 4 plus root of 2 times 9. It looks very similar, but the idea here is now we factorize the root 2 from the get-go. Okay, so we factorize root 2, and then we say this is root 4 plus root 9, which is then going to be 2 plus 3. So it's going to be 5 root 2. Okay, it's very similar to the previous method. It's just a different way of looking at it. Sometimes it works even if you can't say this is equal to root 50. You just factorize something from both, take it out, and get something simplified. So I'm showing you that way as a bonus. Now the third way, which I really like, which is really, really cool, is the following. We want to figure out what root 8 plus root 18 is, and in this case we figured out it's root 50. Suppose someone told you it is the root of something, and you wanted to figure out what it's a root of. Now sometimes you may simplify, and you may not need to simplify to be a perfect square root of something, but just something that's simpler. Like you could say it's 5 root 2. That may be fine. But suppose you want to write it as a square root. Well, what you do is you take the whole square of root 8 plus root 18, because we want to say it's a square root of something. So what is it going to be the square root of? It's going to be the square root of the square. Now we use the binomial theorem. It's going to be root 8 squared plus 2 times root 8 times root 18 plus root 18 squared. And now it's super cool because root 8 squared is going to be 8. Root 8 times root 18. What is 8 times 18? It's 144, right? 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 8 is 64. Add them up, you get 144. So it's going to be 2 times root 144 plus 18. And of course 8 plus 18 is 26. Root 144 is 12. So it's going to be 26 plus 24, which is 50. So since its square is 50 and it's a positive number, you know it's not going to be the negative of the square root of 50, it's going to be the positive of the square root of 50. I hope you loved that video. If you're enjoying my content, like and subscribe, and please also consider subscribing on Patreon. There are some exclusive perks, and it makes a huge difference to helping me produce infinite free accessible math education and outsource a lot of the work, because right now I do everything on my own. So if you want to support my channel, consider checking out Patreon. But at the very least, if you're enjoying my content, like and subscribe, and I'm super excited to see you in the next video. You're going to love this one. And this one's also going to be super interesting. Take your pick, and I'm going to see you there.